Guys, what is this I hear? Is Duchess Meghan, oh my God, is with Love Meghan now in the top 10 in the USA, Canada, and UK? USA and UK being the top two Netflix markets in the world, has the irrelevant, lazy, pointless Duchess managed to do something absolutely no one, not even her husband, has been able to do with his own solo adventure on Netflix? Guys, however shall we cope? Ha! For those of you that were coming in here thinking I was going to bash Meghan, cry more. This is fantastic. I am so proud of her. I feel like this is my sister that has achieved this thing. I want to shout out to all the Sussex fans, the Sussex squad. Thank you for all the promo. Thank you for not sitting down and allowing the bitter, ugly members of the British and Australian and even American media to put a damper on this woman. Oh, and for the haters, the Rangers, all of you. Ha! Thanks for all the free promo fools. Thanks to your hate and your unnecessary your unnecessary scrutiny of this woman. She has now achieved and done something that's almost impossible. Imagine, guys, don't forget that, yes, Meghan had the TIG. Yes, she's been there before. It is almost unheard of for someone to have a fresh, new idea and get this type of reaction. Our uncle, Netflix CEO, Ted Sarandos, knew exactly what he was doing, giving the Duchess a business partnership, because no other member of the lazy, tax guzzling, benefit scrounging royal family will get this type of engagement. Honestly, lazy Kate can go streaking through Buckingham Palace naked. Even I cannot be bothered, frankly. I probably would watch Probe Sussex reaction videos as they drag her, but I will not waste my time watching it. Now, as a special treat for this wonderful news, Maureen slapped ass and Becky Bighead decided to do a special episode yesterday. I saw this yesterday and I was saving a treat. I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm going to watch as much as my brain can tolerate of their nonsense and react to it accordingly. Join me.
Is Meghan's new show a dream or a disaster? What will the royal family be
sitting
thinking,
on top 10.
and what
Cry
in it
more,
does
hater.
Richard Eden find highly offensive? We have a very special show coming up. Hello and welcome to an emergency episode of Palace Confidential.
You see these losers? You see them right here? This is how you know who the real stars are. Kate and what's her name, William, went to harass the people in Wales last week. They didn't get this type of coverage. They didn't get special episodes. Nobody did a live reaction. Nobody gave a shit because they knew nothing out of the ordinary was going to happen. They had nothing to sell because they are really that boring. So, no, I mean, I don't have to say too much. The real star has shown up. These guys are fans, and I love it for them.
It's put out on a Tuesday as we react to Meghan Markle's new show, With Love. Here to help me do that are two of your favourites, the Daily Mail's royal editor Rebecca English and the paper's diary editor Richard Eden. Welcome to you both. Don't get to see you on a Tuesday normally.
An emergency show as well.
Yes, well, thank you for being here for this emergency. And a reminder to please subscribe to the Daily Mail.
Oh my God,
Royals
get to the
channel
point.
if you don't already, and let us know what you think of this special episode and Meghan's show in the comments below. Looking forward to that, I think. Let's get to it. Richard, what was your first impression?
First impression was, I got up early, I was there watching it at 8 o'clock. And
wow, that is early for you.
I'll be honest, I had quite low
Guys, no other person in the royal family will make Maureen's racist ass get up in the morning and give a live reaction. And please, not what he said. He said he watched it for hours. So he watched all 8 episodes. So basically, he is a contributor to getting Meghan in the UK top 10. Thanks, Maureen.
expectations, but I do like cookery programs. I like, sort of Jamie Oliver and things like that. So
I told you he's a fan.
I was hoping it would be like that, but it was just very, very boring. I mean, look, I admit...
That is not the reaction she will be
I'm probably not the target market, I would imagine.
Oops.
But, you know, in the first episode, it was her with her good friend, makeup artist Daniel Martin. And I'm sure he's a wonderful makeup artist, but by golly, he's dull. He really is. And then they were just making different things. It wasn't like a cookery show where here's how you make a nice dish.
That's the thing. I don't think it is a cookery show, is it?
No.
It's a lifestyle show.
Okay, we call it a lifestyle show, right? So in this programme, just take the first episode, you know, they made a pasta dish, which is something could be useful for students. It was basically put a load of tomatoes in a pan and add some spaghetti.
See, I told you guys, useless talking points, hateration. But he sat through 8 episodes though, and I'm very sure he's going to take that recipe and try and cook it just to show that it's not important. It's okay to say you're a fan, Maureen.
And then add some hot water.
She stole my recipe. She stole my secret
So
recipe.
it's very useful for, you know, for children going to university. But then they made candles, and then they also made a sponge cake. So it was just kind of, you know, different things. But I did plough on. I watched it for hours and hours this morning. But I'm afraid it didn't get much better.
Rebecca, you looked, when I greeted you earlier today, like you'd been through some sort of an ordeal after watching. Is that fair?
I mean, guys, we've all seen Becky Big Head's face. And I don't know who's doing her makeup. Becky, I know you're very excited because you've lost weight. I feel the exact same way too when I started losing my weight and, you know, face got a bit slimmer, healthier. You want to be out there showing off your weight loss. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying the person that's doing your makeup doesn't like you because you look ridiculous. You look exactly how I visualize a deranger, and that's not a compliment. I don't want to be rude to you because I am not as cruel as you guys. You're not ugly. I'm just saying that whoever is covering that mess up is not doing you any favors.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I lost the will to live after the episode about making ice cubes, I'll be honest.
How do you make ice cubes?
Yeah.
Great how.
But I have to say, I went into it with an open mind, and actually I would say a little bit of a high bar, because I think she was very successful, or moderately successful with the TIG, with her pre-Harry lifestyle website and blog. So I thought, actually, you know, this is something she knows something about. But I'm very much like Richard. I couldn't really work out what she was trying to say. I couldn't really work out.
Yeah, so they're looking for a hidden meaning. And this is the beauty of the whole thing. I like how they pretend they went in with an open mind. I'm very sure Meghan could have given an Oscar-worthy, binge-worthy, Squid Game-worthy performance, and they would have still found a way to bitch and moan and complain. So this so slapped ass and what's her name, Big Head's response doesn't really surprise me at all. I mean, expecting nuance from people whose marching orders are to hate and put down someone, again, is not really realistic, is it? But like I said in the last video, guys, I need some creativity with the hating. I'm beginning to get bored now. Frankly, I am bored. You're saying the same thing, guys. I am not entertained. Give us a whole new level of entertainment. Stop being so predictable.
Who she was trying to appeal to. There was lots of, oh, Meghan, aren't you wonderful? Oh my God, it's so amazing. Lots of kind of, you know, joyful faces as they're licking cream off spoons. But it just didn't seem very relatable to me, I have to say.
Here's the thing that is the stumbling block for me. I think my understanding of it going in is that it's a lifestyle show that portrays for her fans and people interested Meghan's lifestyle, how she lives her life. It's not even filmed at her house.
No, and she was making a point actually in one part.
It goes without saying. None of these crones will ever get anybody giving them this much interest to want to film in their house, unless maybe it's a true crime documentary, or I don't know, unless they maybe get one of their nephews or sons or daughters to film them, or maybe they film content for YouTube. But I don't know how these people whose careers are basically just gossiping. That's literally all they do, gossip. They're basically Twitter with a camera. That's the beginning and end of their careers, guys. I don't know why these people who have and will never get a sniff of what Meghan probably spends for lunch. I don't know what gives them the right to pass commentary about any type of production. Why? Because you went to set up two cameras and two bright lights in some basement with fake background. You think you have some sort of authority on a Netflix scale production? Please. The point is, whatever your feedback is, thanks to your relentless hating and the way you've made Meghan an engagement juggernaut, the show is a hit, bitch. The show is a hit. So whatever you have to say, that ridiculous look on your face, that stupid look on your face, Becky, you still used your Netflix subscription that you paid for to watch 8 episodes, thereby contributing to the algorithm. Guys, is it not easier to admit you are a Meghan fan? I mean, at this point, can we just call it fan? They're fans, right? I don't like the royal family. I can't stand Kate or William. I will not waste my time engaging with them unless I want engagement or unless I want to speak some facts as it pertains to Meghan. But me going out of my way to watch whatever piece of thing or content, I for example, Earthshot, please raise your hands if you went to watch Earthshot. For the derangers coming into my page, how many of you watched Earthshot? It's on Disney. Did you watch it? Did you even know it was on? How about on ITV? Kate had a carol service. Nobody watched it. I think she was like the 5th or 6th. Okay, let me be kind to Kate. Maybe the 4th on programming that day. Nobody gave a shit. I don't even think they will. I think the press barely spoke about it even. If not for the fact that the kids were there. And it's so ironic that they used the kids. I'll get to that part. If not for the fact that the kids were there, which I think was the one that brought the most engagement, I don't think anybody gave a shit. So it's very rich that these people are sitting down here and talking nonsense. And you know one thing that just occurred to me, guys? According to her stupid commentary, Meghan gave us nothing, was very boring and bland. But yet, all these people have watched it. She didn't have to flaunt her kids in front of the camera. She didn't have to pretend to like her husband. No, it's just people tuning in to watch Meghan. Just her being boring. Of course, everything she's done has a script. It's media trained, as it should be. Why should she be opening her life to us? This is not reality TV. And I side hype people that do that, by the way. Our life, her life is not our entertainment, contrary to what you crones think. So this commentary is boring, it's repetitive. I'll just give it a few more minutes, see if anything useful or creative comes up, then I'll shut down this whole thing.
Part of it, of saying, look, this is not just for people who've got grand estates in California. You could do this in your little flat in London. You could grow edible flowers or vegetables.
I can't grow fake grass in my London garden.
No.
It's like I just don't have the sunlight that they do in California.
Exactly. But she was saying that at the same time as she was harvesting vegetables and fruit that had been grown for her by somebody else at somebody else's house. So again, it just goes back to this relatability factor. And
Okay, so I've had enough of that nonsense. Like I said, this video was to celebrate with Love Meghan in just about 24 hours being a global top 10 hit. Now I'm going to focus on this commentary here. Tangible desperation, critics withering review. Who are the critics? Let me guess. People in the Sun, people in the Daily Sun's offices dragging Meghan as predicted and also giving her engagement. I think somebody was telling me that they saw about 50 articles just on with Meghan, on with Love Meghan on the Sun's website. And God knows how many more articles were created on Daily Mail, right? On the Independent, globally. So you guys literally gave this woman free promo. Because by bashing it, maybe you thought people wouldn't watch. They watched. They watched to kind of see, oh wow, they're dragging Meghan. Let me go and see if this is true. So thanks, I guess. It's weird. I don't even know what to say at this point. But anyway, big head, slapped ass, and Maureen, you have completely outstayed your usefulness right now. I posted this video in celebration of our Duchess doing something that hasn't been done before and showing us how to be successful after leaving something like the firm. So for those of you that are sitting down at home wondering, I need to change my career, I need to change my life circumstances, worried and afraid about how am I going to cope with all they've done to this woman and continue to do to this woman, the bullying, the harassment, the lies, using AI to distort her features, trying to get access to her content, trying to get access to her family. If she can still come out smiling and successful, my dear, you don't have any excuse. So to all the Sussex fans, I want to shout out to you, as I always do. I will not be here without your support. Thank you so much for those people that have liked, subscribed. Please continue to share. Please continue to subscribe. Let us get to 1,000, guys. I have a video coming up which I will be using to discuss the infantilization of Kate Middleton and why it's dangerous to our millennial and younger women and society, really. I also have a video and I will start creating deep dive videos into some of Meghan's biggest haters. Andy Signor, you're next. Tig, you're next. Sorry, Taz, you're next. And yeah, please engage with my content to encourage me to want to do this more. And for those of you that are saying, oh, why is your page not clean of critics? I don't work like that. I told you guys, this page is not intended to hurt Meghan. I am not one of those people that are coming in stealthily trying to get, no, I don't work like that. I'm keeping it real, keeping it honest. This is a Meghan stan page. But how I choose to stan her is by promoting her work and celebrating her wins, and I'm choosing to fight for her now. This idea, I keep on telling you guys, this idea of blocking these people is not working. It's not working. We need to meet them on the ground, y'all. When they go low, we are waiting for them. Somebody posted that on my, I will get your name and I'll shout you out. That was fantastic. When they go low, we meet them on the floor. This whole let us block them nonsense is not working. These people are out here making thousands of dollars insulting this woman. It is time we start clearing the algorithm and bringing some positivity. We need to fight back. So, like I said, please like, please subscribe, please share. Continue to watch with Love Meghan. If you're not watching it, leave it on and go and do what you're doing. Let it be streaming. TV, electricity is not that expensive. You'll be fine. Support the Duchess. And if there's anything else, I'll put it in a video. Thanks and have a good day, guys. Bye.